Sadhbh is one of the most poignant and mystical figures in Celtic mythology, known for her connection to nature, transformation, and tragic love. Her story, woven into the tales of Fionn mac Cumhaill, highlights themes of enchantment, fate, and the enduring sorrow of lost love. As a woman cursed into the form of a deer, and later beloved by one of Ireland's greatest heroes, Sadbh's legend is one of beauty, tragedy, and magic, making her one of the most memorable figures in Irish mythology. Sadbh's tale begins with her unfortunate encounter with the malevolent druid Fionn, a dark sorcerer whose name means the Dark Man. She rejects his advances, and in his anger, he curses her, transforming her into a deer. This motif of transformation is common in Celtic mythology, where magic is deeply intertwined with nature. Under the spell, Sadbh is forced to live in the wild, running through the forests and hills of Ireland, cut off from the human world. Her fate changes when she stumbles into the territory of Fionn mac Cumhaill, the leader of the legendary Fianna warriors. Fionn, an exceptional hunter, comes across the enchanted deer during a hunt. However, his magical hounds, Bran and Sealang, who themselves were once humans, recognize her true nature and refuse to harm her. This moment is significant as it suggests that those who have experienced transformation can empathize with others who share the same fate. Seeing the deer's sorrow, Fionn spares her life, and as soon as he does, the spell is broken, and Sadbh transforms back into a woman. With her curse lifted, Sadbh and Fionn fall deeply in love. Their time together is one of happiness, and she soon becomes pregnant with Fionn's child. However, their joy is short-lived. Fionn, unwilling to let Sadbh go, tricks her into leaving Fionn's fortress by disguising himself as Fionn. As soon as she steps beyond the protective walls, the druid's dark magic takes hold once more, and she is transformed back into a deer. This time, she is lost to Fionn forever, vanishing into the wilderness. Fionn searches desperately for Sadbh, but she is nowhere to be found. Heartbroken, he continues his life as a warrior, though he never truly recovers from the loss. Years later, his men come across a young boy living in the forest, wild and untamed. When they bring him to Fionn, he immediately recognizes something familiar in the boy's spirit. The child is Oisin, Sadbh's son, born in the wild after her disappearance. Oisin, whose name means little deer, grows up to be one of the greatest poets and warriors of Irish mythology, a bridge between the world of men and the enchanted realm his mother was taken from. Sadbh's story is one of the most touching and symbolic tales in Celtic mythology. She embodies the connection between humans and nature, the fragility of love against the forces of fate, and the pain of loss. Her transformation into a deer represents the unpredictable nature of magic in Irish folklore, where powerful druids could alter destinies with a mere spell. The tragic element of her tale, finding love, only to be stolen away again, adds a depth of sorrow and longing that makes her legend endure. Her son, Oisin, carries on her legacy, not just as a warrior, but as a poet who bridges the human world and the mystical land of Tir na Nog, the other world of eternal youth. His story, like Sadbh's, is tinged with longing for a lost love and a past that cannot be reclaimed. Sadbh's legend highlights the themes of transformation, destiny, and the deep connection between love and sorrow in Celtic tradition. Unlike other mythological figures who wield great power or control their fate, Sadbh is a victim of forces beyond her control. Yet, despite the tragedy of her story, her legacy endures through Oisin and the poetic traditions that celebrate her name. Her story continues to be retold in modern interpretations of Irish mythology, symbolizing the enduring power of love, the cruelty of fate, and the deep ties between humanity and nature. Whether as a cursed maiden, a lost love, or the mother of one of Ireland's greatest heroes, Sadbh remains one of the most compelling figures in Celtic mythology.